All right, guys, here we go. Friday, December 16th, and we're looking at the daily chart of the micro oil futures. And as you can see, we're, in the money pretty well. And we call this setup almost to the penny as far as where to get in on the short side, looking for more downside. However, we're going into the weekend. And as they say, the easy part is buying. The hard part's selling, getting out because, that little side of you that's a little greedy is saying, hey, what if I hold? What if it go a little lower? So what you have to do is those answers a lot of times are going to be on the left side of the chart, okay? Because all we have to go on as price comes down are these low pivots, high pivots as price comes down or goes back up. See, price came down, went back up, and that high pivot then stayed as resistance, and we rode back over to the downside. So here we are now, right at that red dash line. So we're going to pull the this chart back and see what's over here on the left side that's hidden that may provide support. And the three main things that are going to provide support. It's going to be a moving average, a high pivot, a low pivot that was either support or resistance, and then now could possibly be, support and the fib line. Okay, so three main things. Okay, because that's where, I mean, there's no secret about that. I mean, that's where the market came in to either sell it off or the market came in to support it. So that's what we're going to go and try to find right now. So as we go across here, we're just taking that blue dash line right now and just pulling it across here and right in here. Let me pull this into you so you can see it underneath there. See all this sideways consolidation? Couldn't get over it, couldn't get over that line, came back into this low pivot zone, and then we finally got over it. Then the rest is history. Okay, then if we keep going, trying to line this all up, see we have this pivot here, resistance came down, finally got over it, and then the rest is history. And as you can see, when this first, I mean, these micro futures, the oil is relatively new. I mean, they just broke this out in 2021, so you don't have a whole lot to go on. But as you see, we're already under this high pivot, so this might be the zone. Let me go back to the current situation here. Yeah, that might be the zone. Anything down around here into the bottom pivot that will do that. And as we've been talking, actually, I don't know if you noticed that we've come down a little bit as well. So, yeah, we're going to hang in here a minute. It might be, a few extra bucks, but we're going to try to see how much we can drain out of the market and wait for a little bounce and then rotate down. And let me show you this West Texas Intermediate uh, oil chart here, crude oil chart. As you can see, we already have it set up. This is going to be our target for oil, around 66, 65 bucks. And that is where this low pivot and the 200 come together. And the more factors, the more, levels that you have to work with that line up together. They don't have to be perfectly in line because price, works kind of like the ropes of a boxing ring. They kind of, move, flex with, the people hitting them or whatever, leaning against them. And that's the same with these moving averages and, high pivots, low pivots. They're not exactly, perfectly static when price comes down. As you can see, it wicked down. Very seldom do you get a perfect close or reversal like that. But anyway, yeah, this is the area right in here. As you see that, white line there, that's the anticipated bounce area for a pretty good little run back up to the upside. And like I said, two or more factors. Uh, that low pivot, we have it here, or it could have been a high pivot where we came back up, made like, over here in this area. Matter of fact, it kind of almost lines up with that as well. I'm gonna put that over there. Okay. So, I mean, there's another factor. I mean, two or more, you have an 83 to 87% uh, probability that your thesis is right and that that's going to be either support if you're coming down or if you're coming up. And let's say you hit that 20, and say by that time that 20 is down here with this kind of consolidation zone, low pivot over here. See, they're not all, perfectly matched, but they're all ranging in there, especially if the 20 comes down. That'll be pretty good little I'm gonna leave that there. That'll be pretty good little resistance zone. See up here, high, low, high, and then also we ran into the 20 that was pointing down. So a lot of resistance in that area. Then what did oil do? No big news in the world popped off and it rolled over. Matter of fact, man, I'm slipping over here. You had this high pivot too. So one, two, three, four, including the 20, um, four reasons why the potential for it to roll back over came to pass. But anyway, just wanted to let you know that, guys, and have a great weekend. And we will see you on the charts.